There's absolutely nothing that shocks me in Scottish football anymore. This could rock Scottish football to the core. VAR is this is just unbelievable what I'm reading. The Sky Sports commentary team during the Scottish games. Now, I don't know if this happens down in England as well, but the Sky Sports commentary teams in Scotland, when they've been watching games, have been able to listen in live to what the VAR is saying. And that's getting pulled from Sky. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Chris Sutton first. Chris Sutton says, and I'm still in shock at this story, this will rock Scottish football. With 3 Glasgow derbies to be played within the next 5 weeks, VAR should seriously be questioned. Anyway, Rio Hatate claims Chris Sutton is the man Michael Beale's men would be relieved if he didn't start this weekend. The Parkhead hero insists that the Japanese player is the player that the the Rangers are running scared of ahead of the weekend's clash. He says the permutations of the destination of this year's Premier League isn't in doubt, but Ange Postecoglou's men are in pole position with 9 points in a healthy lead. And he says it's going to be a cracker this weekend, but if Hatate is playing, that's it. Him and Aaron Moy, if they two are playing, he says the Rangers will be running in fear. The fear factor of Hatate is in DEFCON 9, according to Chris Sutton. Aaron Moy, he did have a bit of a slow start when he came to Celtic, but after he came back for the World Cup, what a player he's been. It was unfortunate that he's been out, but the 3 of them in midfield, you just say it's going to be unbelievable. McGregor's so important. Hatate is just one of the guys that just makes us really tick, and you can see that in the weekend. As for Kyogo, you know he's going to score goals, and Cameron Carter-Vickers at the back is basically what Chris Sutton is saying. Chris Sutton says also, I don't think any manager, including anyone from down south in the English Premier League, could have come in and turned Celtic Football Club around like Ange Postecoglou has done. He says Sutton isn't suggesting that he's a genius for that success. Not even Pep Guardiola or Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp could have done what the Australian has done with his managerial mastermind since walking into Parkhead as a relatively unknown man in 2021. Postecoglou's relentless Celtic machine is rolling towards a second successive title, 2 in a row. Who would have thought that? 9 points clear at the top of the league, looking down on the Rangers. And talking about the Rangers, playing the Rangers this weekend. So obviously it's been almost 2 years since Ange Postecoglou now took over. The shocking, absolutely shocking news that's came out in the last couple of hours, it says Sky Sports commentary teams have been able to listen to one side of VAR conversations, allowing them to prompt viewers what's happening, while fans in the stadium, players and the managers are left in the dark. It's been the case since it's been implemented in October, and it was only brought to light by Andy Walker during the podcast. VAR officials are furious that their secret conversations are being linked. And Ian Maxwell left holding the baby. Do you know what? They're furious. They're absolutely furious that they're getting listened into. And so they should be. And if that's the case, why isn't another pundit come out and broke this story before now? Because some of the decisions have been absolutely disgusting with VAR. It says last night one of the Scottish papers said the SFA are threatening to pull the plug on Sky's VAR access after pundit Andy Walker bombshell claims ahead of this weekend's Glasgow derby. This is unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. The former Celtic striker pundit allowed to listen into VAR at the Clydeside house when his assistants are hitting the big red button. Andy Walker refused to name names or reveal the match involved, but he claims he heard the video assistant referee telling the referee the easiest way out of a complicated call was to call it offside. The pundit admitted huge concerns over the language used, which has angered the Scottish Football Referees Association, based in Lanarkshire, with the Lanarkshire Referees Association. It's understood that the SFA have now issued a wording from VAR camp. This is just unbelievable. Working with Sky, I will have the option to listen to VAR, Andy Walker says. To be honestly clear, I hear video referees, the referee assistant, not the referee on the pitch. I have concern. I won't mention names, I won't mention the teams involved, but there was an instance a couple of weeks ago where things happened in the space of a second or two. I heard the VAR say, right, so this is the guy sitting in the office somewhere. I heard VAR say the easiest way out of this is offside. To me, that's really poor language. Now, you can tell that that's probably been a Celtic game, because Andy Walker only really does Celtic games, or maybe a Sevco game. So, take from that what you want. Kevin Clancy's the referee this weekend. It's just unbelievable. No Scottish referee has made any comment on VAR or a VAR decision this season. That's unbelievable news this morning. I'm still in shock that Sky have been able to listen in to VAR. I think it's time it was called out. I think it's probably time that VAR should maybe be halted till the end of the season, just till they get it right. And I think it should be implemented during the pre-season so that they can get their training a bit better, let's say. Because some of the VAR decisions, some of the VAR decisions, especially against Celtic, I mean, the Rangers fans will say, yep, you're getting caught out. 7 penalties, 7 fouls, 7 penalties. Yep, and you see some of the penalties, and then you see some of the other decisions, because I think it has been Kilmarnock and Dundee United have both made official complaints on how the technology has been implemented, with no transparency and decisions that vary from referee and week to week. Tell me your thoughts in the comments about VAR. Tell me your thoughts in the comments on Chris Sutton's saying that if Kyogo plays, he'll score this weekend. If Hatate plays, the Rangers will be scared of him. I'm still in shock at this morning. That's unbelievable.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up.